Hi, I'm Kylie and I'm doing my persuasive speech today. My speech is going to be over that I think same-sex marriage should be allowed in all states and all countries. I know recently in Texas the same-sex marriage was passed, which was a huge deal for me because now I'm allowed to get married. I know there are a lot of disadvantages to not being able to get married. One of the disadvantages that I know about is not being able to claim the other person on insurance. I think that is a huge deal for people of the same sex who are couples. And a lot of these couples have been together for years and are still not allowed to do these things. I know of another example of if you go to the hospital and your partner comes with you, they cannot tell your partner anything that is going on with you because you are not family and you are not legally married to this person. That can become a huge issue. I don't really understand why people would stand in the way of same-sex marriage. I think that maybe they don't want it because that makes them uncomfortable and they don't want to see same-sex couples out in public. But at the same time, a lot of things make me uncomfortable. I have to deal with people staring at me. I have to deal with people pointing at me, making rude comments about me on a daily basis. But I deal with it, and I think that other people should just let it be and allow us to get married. There is a lot of problems with same-sex couples. Most people will not let you adopt because they don't believe that children being raised by same-sex couples get raised very well, which is a huge issue. Because when you are a same-sex couple, it is very hard to already have children as it is. You cannot do it the normal way. You have to either adopt or do fertility, which it costs a lot. Either one of those costs a lot of money. So there are a lot of disadvantages to not being able to marry and not being able to have kids. And I don't think a lot of people really see that. There are a lot of struggles and obstacles that you have to go through just to be in these relationships. I was very happy when the bill was passed for same-sex marriage in Texas because now I can get married to my girlfriend. I know in a lot of countries same-sex marriage is not allowed. You cannot even be allowed to like someone of the same sex. If they find out that you are gay, they will put you in prison, or they will harm you in some way, or they will shame you, which I never really understood. It's just someone else expressing their love for another person, and I don't really understand how that can make anyone uncomfortable. I know when I go out in public, I make a lot of people uncomfortable with my girlfriend. We get stares, we get looks, and we do get really rude comments about us. But, none of that really matters because we are people and we are allowed to get married, and people are just going to have to deal with that. I don't think that gay people will ever give up on the idea that they want to get married. So that fight is never going to stop. And I think eventually same-sex marriage will be allowed everywhere, and people are just going to have to deal with it.